Hey health class, we're going to make a machine today that smokes 2 cigarettes for us. Actually it'd smoke quite a few for us, but we're just going to smoke 2. We're just going to be on a little short smoke break this afternoon. So first of all, I needed to pick up some cigarettes. I bought this pack from the Quick Star that I live by, and this pack cost me $8.45. So quite an expensive habit. They're Marlboro Red Pack, hard box. And so I've got my cigarettes. I needed a plastic bottle, and I've got that, and the plastic bottle needed to have a hole, and so I have jabbed a hole in it with a nail. Next, I needed some rubber tubing, and I have some rubber tubing here, as you can see, that is quite different from new rubber tubing. This rubber tubing here has smoked quite a few cigarettes in its lifetime. This one right here has smoked none. I'll put it against my green shirt here, and you can tell that there's quite a bit of tar buildup in this one right here. Okay, the cap of the plastic bottle, I had to drill a hole in it, and in that hole goes the plastic tubing, and you put that in there, and then I've got a cotton ball, and actually in the end the cotton ball is going to represent our lungs, and so that goes around the tubing on the inside there, and I need to secure that tightly, so I've got a twist tie that I'm going to use to secure that tightly in there. And then I am ready to put the lid on, screw that on tight. Then the hole around the tubing down here needs to be secured pretty well, like airtight is what I'm trying to say. And so I've got some clay here that I'm going to secure that around and make sure that that is sealed and airtight. And I'm ready to put my first cigarette in here, and the cigarette just goes right, just barely fits into that tubing. And so now I'm ready to smoke my first cigarette. Typically I have a student help me light all that, so it might take me a little bit to get this lit. I don't have probably enough hands, but I'm going to give this a try. There we go. Okay, now as you can see, hopefully, you can see the machine filling up with smoke as I am smoking my first cigarette. Okay, well, remember that when I lit this cigarette, it forms over 4,000 chemicals. Over 70 of those are known to cause cancer. I am inhaling a little bit of secondhand smoke here. I also need to be wary of my clothes when I'm done with this, because my clothes will then have some third-hand smoke in there. Okay. Now, these machines, they smoke the cigarettes quite rapidly, as you can tell here. And so I am going to do just about one more puff with this, and then I'm going to be done with my first. But you know, I'm on my smoke break, so why don't I smoke 2? But before I smoke 2, I need to clear my lungs out. Okay, I got my lungs cleared out. Now, we'll go ahead and we'll put that back on. And we'll load up my second cigarette. Of course, if I were a smoker, obviously we're in my garage today, but if I were a smoker at school, I would not be allowed to smoke on school ground. I'd have to go off of school ground. I could go into my car, which is in the street, not any car that's in the parking lot, because the parking lot would still be considered school ground. Okay, I'm ready to get my second cigarette lit here. And I think I've got it. Oh yeah, and again, hopefully you can see that smoke going into the bottle there. Obviously, here in just a little bit, we're going to take that piece of cotton off, and that's going to represent our lungs. It always seems that whenever I'm doing this, why I'm in the direct line of any secondhand smoke, but it's a pretty calm day out, so not getting a lot of wind in my garage today. Anyway, you may have seen me do this when you were in a junior high class, but it's always worth doing twice, just to see how disgusting of a habit. And you guys know my views on this. You guys know I don't like it, but hey, if someday when it's legal for you to do and you want to choose to smoke, well, you can go right ahead and smoke. But understand that that's an educated decision of yours, because you know what that could do to your health. Okay, I'm going to do one more puff here. And good. Now I'm done with my second cigarette, and I'm going to go ahead and take this cotton ball off. I'm hoping that you can see how disgusting it is in my video here. And so I'm going to come up here. I'm going to hold it against my green shirt. You can see that brownness there. And remember, that is just me smoking 2 cigarettes. Maybe when you have this, you can zoom in on your computers or your phone, whatever you're watching this on, and you can tell how disgusting that is. And if you're wondering, or if you don't know, there are 20 cigarettes in a pack of, there's 20 cigarettes in a pack of cigarettes. And so you can tell how kind of disgusting. 4,000 chemicals again created when I lit those cigarettes. Over 70 of them are known to cause cancer. Okay, well, there's your tobacco lesson for the day. I hope that you are staying safe and enjoy your time.